very good for Trashy at the moment, but Man City Threats, if it's one thing that we know, is that he's a veteran of North America. He's going to stick around and try to put down some numbers here.
A lot of players definitely big fans of that thermal scope as well, but it's going to take more than 1 or 2 nice shots for Threats to work his way out of this position. Keep in mind, he's still possibly going to get sandwiched here if he's not careful. Peter Pollo still close enough that they could continue to play spoiler there for Threats. The Yapko and Swizzy also on the wraparound here. They're going to choose to just try and work their way through Charon's Crossing. Not really interested in sticking around.
Garrison Shari, center zone right now, chasing down Phaser. Phaser gets inside the tunnel. We've seen some very fun plays go down here, but this dynamic not too exciting. And I mean, it's just simple math, right? There's only so many places you could be. Kiros takes down Shari. They already took down King, and that's going to be quick wraps for that duo. Meanwhile, on the other side, Queasy and Thomas HD right now, very much situated, coming off of the victory royale. No one, just like no one in sight either, right? Very, very comfortable as far as the spacing is concerned right now.
Hey, we already heard what the comm sounded like for Queasy and Thomas and what their intention is as far as the matches here today. Just get height, don't get eliminated. It's as simple as that, or at least it sounds like it on paper, but taking height in the first place is the real challenge.
It's so easy, right? Just do it, basically, is what Queasy's trying to say here. Keep the mentality locked in, and they do just that. And honestly, I think the more important insight, how much he depends and relies on Thomas HD, knowing that, hey, Surge, we got it covered. I have one of the best duelists, right? Like in the game right here, in the world. Thomas HD, no stranger to hitting those shots when they matter. Meanwhile, Flixie and Vico, they have to make up for that shortcoming in game number 2, falling in the mid game.
Yeah, and it's all going to pop off here yet again by the Forecast Tower. One that's situated in between Reckless Railway, Mount Olympus, and realistically, Bryce Bolts, you have to keep in mind, Ifanazen in their backyard, and that's exactly what they're after. They find Job and Michael trying to just sneak around the low grade. Bryce find their first elimination. That's a nice amount of surge damage as well, so they can afford.
Yeah, and you know, Job and Michael had that strategy. They were to come in with this surprise contest, and it just seems like things are a little difficult for them. But Swizzy and Jocko, right, talking about coming over insurmountable difficulties just to make it this far. Swizzy finding his footing here. He's gonna take down Ping and Walks. Just one of the 2 for now, but still, elimination starting to fall their way. These are critical points now for the tournament standings. On the other side, Clix and Vino make it out of the drop. And now they're on their way to the north side of the zone here. Still cold, so dangerous on the outskirts here.
Cold, making sure to just use the natural terrain, keep himself as concealed as possible. But again, Clix and Vino are more than aware of just how much attention the Forecast Tower is bound to draw towards